I have a podcast with Markiplier. Oh my God. You guys don't understand. So Lisa and I did a lot of stalking, okay? I literally, if you looked at my search history, oof, you would think I was like really parasocial. I deep dove into this man's life to prepare as much as possible for the podcast. And I learned so many things I didn't even realize were learnable. I was baffled. This episode, it comes out, so we had a new episode come out today, which was the Thanksgiving episode. Pretty much today's episode was things we were ungrateful for and just talking about how I don't like the holidays and pretty much talking about my experience of watching my dad pass away. So, trigger warning. This is the last episode I'm gonna cry in, okay? I do feel like the past few episodes have too many tears, but this one's really sad. Trigger warning. But yeah, it's a good episode, but next week, I told Mark, I was like, you know, you're our first guest, and he was shocked. And I asked him, I was like, Mark, why did you say yes to this? I didn't think you were gonna say yes. I kind of just threw him a DM. I've been throwing DMs to people that I think would be, you know, really cool to have. He responded to my DM and he was like, yeah, I can do this weekend. And I was like, Mauricio is traveling. I don't even know if Lissa's gonna be here. Luckily Samson was able to fill in for Mauricio because Markiplier wasn't gonna be available for like a few weeks. And so I was like, we gotta do it now. So we had him come in yesterday and I told him, I was like, you could bring your doggo if you want to. And he brought Chica, his golden retriever.
When you rename a dog, you want the last syllable to be the same as the old name because they'll respond to it better just as well. So now, Chica.
Oh my God, that was like clockwork. That was so cute.
Yeah,
she's an adopted doggy?
Yeah.
Wow. We asked this man so many questions. I think the episode is an hour and a half long.
Another thing that you kept your word on was we need to know more about this OnlyFans situation, right? So you did it for charity a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but then you did it again, right, to promote podcasts, right?
So I did a Tasteful Nudes calendar long ago just for charity.
Here, I don't want to like spoil too much because I really want you guys to watch this episode next Sunday. It is the best episode we've had so far. And Markiplier is the most creative person I've ever met in my life. And talking to him changed my perspective on content and creativity. He's literally changed the way I think about things. He's inspiring. No spoils? Oh, I won't.
You're starting an animation company, a production company.
It's a media company.
Oh, yeah, it's even beyond just animation.
Yeah. So, it's been a long time coming. I've just, was thinking about just life and like, how long am I gonna be a streamer? Like, I see myself being like 90 years old and there's gonna be like GTA 6 finally comes out. I'm gonna stream it, right? Like I'm gonna, if there's a game that comes out, I'm gonna stream it because but like how often am I gonna stream? So I was just thinking like, I wanna keep producing entertaining content. Like I wanna keep doing more, whether that's through streaming or not. And so I was just like, man, I wanna go do stuff. And so I started a media company called Hi Studios and we just announced it this year. And we have partnered with Global Comics, which is like pretty much the Netflix for comics online. And we are creating a global comics comic exclusive that will be out hopefully in January. So yeah, we're doing comics. We're also we're working our way into animation and maybe like short form content when it comes to like animated stuff, and hopefully movies and TV series. Hopefully, but that's like far future dreams. We did have a really incredible partnership for. This is my first time saying it actually, but yeah, we we got a really incredible partnership that's not announced yet, but we definitely are going to be working on a series. So I'm very excited for it.
That's super cool. Yeah.
I will say one thing though. We did tase him. That's the one thing I will tell you is Lisa did tase him with the taser. It was consensual. He asked for it, but yeah, the Mika one, the Mika taser. Yeah.
Would you like to get tased?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'll do it.
You
Yeah,
want
I
to get
guess.
tased?
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow, I didn't think we'd actually be tasing Mark today. Okay.
By the power of God.
We're gonna premiere it. I'm gonna be so excited. I'll be there in the chat. I tried to be there for the premiere this morning. So if you guys don't know, every Sunday at 8 a.m. PT, we have our episodes go live on every audio platform, but on YouTube, we premiere it. So you can actually watch it live with chat. Mauricio's always in there modding and watching it as well, even while he's traveling, bless his soul. But I try to be there as well. I usually fall asleep. I fell asleep today. I couldn't stay up. I tried so hard. I don't know. I guess like when you come from the Philippines and you see like so many people that are, bro, all the poverty and seeing all of these dogs that are suffering. There's so many dogs. There's a dog problem where they're all like, it's so sad. I wish I could have taken them all and just given them a home. It's so sad, but you after like go into that and realizing like how grateful you are for everything in life and how lucky you are to be where you're at, and then you do I felt like it was having a fever dream because I get home from the Philippines, I'm jet lagged, I do a 9 to 6 shoot, I go straight into a podcast in the morning with Markiplier, and his dog is sitting between us on the couch. Chica's like in the episode, she's gonna be in the thumbnail too, by the way. We're sitting there, I'm looking over, Lisa is tasing him, I feel like I'm levitating because I didn't get any sleep, and I'm like, what is happening in my life right now? How is this real life? Why is Mark even here? Why is he even here? It was crazy, I don't know. And he's just so inspiring. Dude, were you guys there for the Unus Annus stuff? I didn't even know that was a thing until I did a bunch of research. I was so flabbergasted by that piece of content that I messaged Ethan Nestor and I said, because I'm closer to Ethan than I am to Mark, obviously. This was my first time hanging out with Mark. And I messaged him, I was like, I had no idea you did this thing. That was so incredible. I have so much FOMO. I missed it. I missed this thing that was so incredible. I could not believe it was real. I watched a compilation video and I also watched the ending of the live stream. So, okay, for context, let me tell you guys what Unus Annus was. I can't even believe it's real still. I was so flabbergasted. It was during COVID too, which is insane that I didn't hear about it. I must have been so in Among Us, I was just so Among Us brain that I didn't even know it was happening. I had no idea.
Unus Annus.
Unus Annus, yeah. This series of Mark and Ethan uploading a video every single day for an entire year with a countdown where at the very end of the year, they delete the channel. And you guys live streamed it to 1.5 million people.
Yeah.
And then just like that, gone.
Yeah.
Have a countdown. It was Mark, Ethan, and Mark's girlfriend, Amy, who, by the way, is also equally as incredible as Mark. I wish that she was there yesterday so I could have met her, but oh my God.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Just learning about her and their relationship and just how much she's helped him was so supportive. Oh my God, I became a fangirl of Amy too. But yeah, it was the three of them and they did the countdown on live stream, and then at the end of the countdown, they deleted the channel. Just deleted it. No videos. And the point of it was to pretty much remember that everything is fleeting. Everything comes to an end. It's all going to pass. It's all going to go by. And it's one of those things where if you were there kind of things, which kills me because I wasn't there. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. Oh my God, that's so incredible. You had to be there. And I watched a bunch of the compilation videos that they did, and also I watched the live stream, and I started crying at the end of it because it was just such a, I see why they did it. Mark is the type of person that wants to provoke emotion in his creative arts, and he definitely does. He does such an incredible job at his work. Yeah, we talked to him a lot about that. We talked about all of the projects he's done. We talked about his movie. Spoiler, okay, another spoiler. He actually was so freaking cool. He ended up showing us on the podcast his movie. We got to react to it. It's the best episode of all time. I think we peaked. I don't know how we're gonna have a better guest. I'm very excited. I love our podcast so much, and Lisa is improving so much. I think our dynamic is improving incredibly. You watched Iron Lung? Yes, he showed us like parts of the movie that we got to react to, and I'm not joking, you guys. The quality is insane, and I've never seen so much blood in my life. So much blood. Because, okay, if you guys don't remember, I tried to play Iron Lung, but I didn't beat it. It wasn't for me. Oh my God, it's a game made for people, not me. Okay, pretty much, it's a short game called Iron Lung. You're welded in a submarine to go explore the depths of this blood ocean. And to maneuver in the game, you have like this thing with X's. There's like math. You have to like guide your submarine and not hit the walls by using WASD. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. You're like stuck in there and it's scary. Anyways, so Markiplier decided to make a movie about it, and it's incredible. From what I saw, it's incredible. I'm just so proud. I've been wanting to do this podcast for so long, and the way it's allowed me to meet people like Markiplier has been, and the conversation flowed so well, and he's just so freaking cool and so inspiring and just so creative and talented. It made me sick. Sick!